them alerts.
And we are at work on our phone. It was a while ago. Alerts ran over my phone. I thought it was his phone.
Yeah, well, the link to that video should be in the description at some point. Once we find it and figure out how to put things in descriptions.
Yeah, I've done it before. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, well,
You have to,
well, this is a pain in the ass too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh. Yeah, this is. I mean, it's an LG. It's fairly cheap. LG L34C. I used to have one like this, which is why he got confused. I used to have a. I think it was a Virgin Mobile. It had the slide-out keyboard. And actually, that was probably better than the Nexus 5X that I have now, which is still a part. Those parts are off. See,
That's a broken controller.
Yeah, I got broken controllers, broken thermometers, broken. Yeah, that actually happens. I thought it only happened in cartoons. Anyway.
Just the bottom was busted.
Yeah, the shit pile. Alright, so well, first I think we have to unbend it. You notice it's kind of bent.
Yeah.
You can see that really well, but get the what do we put the hammer here? Yeah, the hammer. Okay, so we gotta try and pound this fucking thing straight. So it's gonna be almost. You know what we need? I need a drill. You got a drill?
Where is it? Over here?
Yeah. So I think what'll happen would probably be better off if I just drill a nice hole in there. That way we can we'll put a screw in it, and we can straighten it down and put it right there. So I think we'll start. If you guys can't really see it, I mean, this is just the hole isn't really functional. It's more just for being able to straighten it by you know, it's the simple machines. You know, the whole screwed out. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, is that the right one? Probably not. Just don't matter. And you should always take the battery out before you do this, which we did, because I think we lost the battery anyway, but...
I'll get the battery.
Yeah, you don't want to drill into a lithium-ion battery. That hurts. Wow, LG did a pretty good job with this, didn't they? I mean, I don't know why. I mean, it's like they're trying to stop me from straightening out my own phone. Bastards. Or his phone. He's the one who put it on the tire. There we go. Yeah, see? Well, we've got a...
You have to do it in the camera, because, well, the camera's broken.
Well, the camera, yeah, but I'm trying to get right down through here, right through the motherboard.
Yeah.
Because that's probably the, and then because then I can put a screw in and it'll straighten it just by using the pressure from turning the screw down.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they used to torture people back in the day. They put a screw in there, flatten the fuckers right out. Yeah, I want to write a letter to LG, you know, and bitch at them. Like, why did you guys make your phone so hard to drill through? I mean, come on. I mean, what do you think I got all day? I mean, I guess I kind of do. But we're going to need more torque. There we go. Oh, that's off. LG, they make a screen that lasts 3 seconds. You drop it from 6 inches and the fucking thing shatters, but damned if you could actually drill a hole through it. Yeah. Alright, so this should be enough. Of course, the hammer again. We're going to dash that down. Oh, shit, did we need a nail, too. So
yeah.
we need some nails. For now, I'm going to try to do this. So get some nails here. See, it's kind of straightening it out. It's got hit already. Almost. See, if you straighten it out, you mean you use a flathead screwdriver. Jesus, this thing's old as hell. And this wooden was like probably from like fucking Abraham Lincoln or something. Fucking George Washington screwdriver.
I need to see like what's going on inside there.
Yeah, I mean you guys might not be able to see. That's yeah, that probably has to go work all that well, but backwards and shit. But I mean, all we really did was I bored a hole through the right back through the metal plate here to just to straighten it out. I picked like the weakest point of the phone, which is the motherboard. I figure, I mean, you just drilled through the fucker. I mean, it's no big deal. It's not like it's important or anything.
So you got a perfect hole in there.
Yeah, and that's all. And all I do is like, cause that would weaken the point out there, and or you weaken it at the middle, like right in the middle, so that pulls the whole thing down towards the desk. That's a so now we got that taken care of. The screen, I'll tell you, man, screens are a bastard. I am still dealing with my Nexus 5X screen problems. This fucking thing, I swear to God, I had that thing for a week and fucking dropped it from 6 inches and it's all cracked to hell and trying to get it apart. And that's for another video someday. You know, after I stop pounding the shit out of it. Shit, where did we go? Trying to think. Okay, so we got a hole through there, and then we gotta have some screws.
Yeah.
And some nails. Just want to pause it.
Yeah, we'll get some nails. Well, we got some screw nails.
Yeah, we need some nails because I mean, if you look, you see the screen is quite well, it's scratched to shit, but we can fix that too. But that's yeah, now we've got it about flat. It's just pretty flat. So we pounded it pretty good, but so you got the alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is gonna take a nail. This is probably the best way to try and because you know we put a hole in it already and that'll let all the air out.
Yeah.
And see now, I mean there's no air in there now, so you just take it like this. Alright. Ah, you bastard, get in there. Why is LG gotta make shit so difficult? I mean, can't they just give me a screen that I can bore a hole through and then pound a nail through the fucking thing without, you know, hit myself in the fucking thumbs and... I mean, selling, you know, they sell nails and stuff to an idiot like me, and then they won't... Should just... Man. Okay, there you go.
Maybe we need to drill more into it.
I mean, that's, what's going to... See, the thing is, it isn't to necessarily get through the whole thing. We're trying to relieve the pressure. You know, because it's, there's pressure in there. It's kind of like a, you know, almost like a sinus thing, you know, with your head, so you get the, you know, sinus infection, so we pound the hell out of it, and then let the air out. And I mean, there is another way you can do it. You can just put it in the microwave, but we didn't want to burn the house down, so. Okay, right there now.
I need a drill.
And I think we're gonna jack this on the screen because, you know, now the important part about this is, okay, now you've got, if you let the air out of the back, you got to let the air out of the front too.
Yeah.
So that's you just make sure you got the drill, like as in, you know, to drill, not like drill out, whatever the hell that shit's called. Let's see if I can get. Oh, I mean, if we're learning anything, I mean, I think it's that. I mean, yeah, because if we let the air out of the back. Maybe we should have let the air out of the front first. That's a good point because it seems to be easier to drill out of the front. Somewhat. See, there's what's called a digitizer, and that's what actually that's the actual part that will is that what it interprets your touches into a digital feedback for the phone itself. It's I thought I had another one right here, but that's what interprets it and turns it into like XY coordinates so that it can be interpreted by the Android operating system. And of course Android, because Apple just sucks ass. But
to get the screen off, we have to.
Yeah, we're gonna find my big ass screwdriver here. Where'd I put it? Fucking lose that one now. Somewhere there's a big ass pile. Oh, I got it. Somewhere there's a big ass pile of screwdrivers because I swear to God they just fucking disappear like as soon as you touch them. Almost. So we're just trying to pry it open so we get the air out. There we go. See if you can get it underneath just to get it started. Yeah. See if you guys can't really see that very well, but if you can, and then just let the see if you put it like this. You guys see a little bit better, but just wedge it right in that screen. Oh, we're gonna need to count that a little bit more. Just get it in the. I mean, all we're trying to do is get it started so we can pry that cover off and let the air out of the digitizer. Sometimes you might just need sometimes you just need some water. So you can put it like in a toilet.
Yeah.
That's probably easier way, I mean. But, so okay, so we've got to start. We can start the pry. Yeah, I dropped it, it's fine. Shit happens.
Don't you need to bang completely on the screen with the hammer in order to get the screen off?
No, yeah, that's, you're a step ahead. That's what we do with the LCD screen itself. We're just taking the digitizer off here to let the air out. So now you have to put a little pair of pliers in here just to hold it. Now that I've got it started, I'm just taking it. And you got to be kind of careful because this is actual glass. Right here with this digitizer. There you go, just kind of work it loose just because, you don't really want to break it off. I mean, I wish they would use, like, some kind of plastic. Actually, though, it's like, because everybody talks about using that Gorilla Glass. I think it's just glorified plastic, too, so. There we go. There, now we have the digitizer off. We can let all that air out of there, and opening it up like this, you can let a lot more air out than just trying to drill a bunch of tiny holes. Okay, so pull this out. That's the digitizer that we're trying to remove. I mean, that's where all the air was trapped, back behind this digitizer.
That's the actual screen.
Yeah, no, this is the actual LCD screen. So we'd let the air out of that too, but right here, there you go. These are a lot more fragile. I mean, this is what gives you, when you're playing your games or watching porn or whatever the hell you're doing. Whatever the hell you're doing on your phone, that's up to you, man. You can do whatever the hell you want, but that's what gives you the good good picture, the resolution, and that's and that's this. If you put a hole in there, because there's so much air gets trapped in there after it gets run over by a car. After he runs, well, actually, thinking it was mine. There we go. We got one. Now let's see where's these. We got to bend. Remember, we bent the foam back, so now we got to bend this back too.
Yeah.
And these are pretty delicate. Just kind of work it loose. There you go. See, sometimes it helps if you just take it, fart on it, like there. That'll help a little bit. Now we can just work all the air out of there. Back on. There we go. So, you know, lifted the plate off there, and this is where the actual liquid crystal display. So, and this is the I don't know, fucking tin foil. I don't know. That's what keeps the air in, I guess. I don't know. So, oh yeah. Because this is the I don't know what the hell this thing is either. But, oh, there we go. These are all. This is
jam like a notebook with plastic and tinfoil in it.
Yeah, no, just kind of.
I think that's why it doesn't work.
Yeah. See that? No, you know what? You're right. That's the problem. There's too many wires and stuff in here. We gotta get rid of some of these. Like, there we go. Pull this shit out. Pull this out from the LCD, just to make sure all the air is and all the liquid is out of the liquid crystal display. There we go. See, that's what that hole worked out pretty good. We were able to let a lot of it. So now we can take it. We can probably put that back. We'll put. Oh, got duct tape. Right. And this first piece of duct tape is just to kind of hold it. I'll put it. That's not the one that's going to secure it, really, but that'll be the next one. You just got to try and line it up with this plastic case and kind of bang it back into position. Just have that side. There we go. Yeah. See if you see that? I bagged it right back into back in where the LCD is. All right. That. Okay, good. This in here. Oh shit. Yeah, you know, anytime you take something like that, I mean, you do need to put like the try and put everything back the way you found it, or it won't work usually, unless it's useless shit like that foil. I don't give a shit about that. I mean, what the hell has it got foil on it? We're not cooking it, not yet. So you just put those back there, and then it'll be time to get the digitizer, which is see, look at that, came out really well. It's straightened out. It's so we'll just get this one softened up just a little bit more so we can get it in there. Oh no, we almost forgot these. Yeah, like I was just saying, you gotta put everything back the way you found it, so it's full. Tape that. And of course, I mean, we're using duct tape, which is definitely what you want to use in electronics. And use as much of it as you possibly can. I mean, sometimes we use super glue. Yeah, you know, I was talking about, because we have the Loctite super glue. That's the best. That's see if we put this back. And sometimes this painter's masking tape can help. If only because, you know, you can put like, you know, it's not really to secure it, but it's to hold it while you're actually working on it. So if you put like that, and then there. So we've got that. So it's, now you see that we've got We're getting there. Definitely getting there. We're almost done. We've got just a little bit more. Okay. Like I was saying, you
Hammer
definitely.
straight on.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, the hammer. We got. Oh, it's yeah, we got it. Yeah, because we have the painter's masking tape on there, so we can pound it. There we go. That's gonna. Tetris. Hey. Yes, I still play Game Boy. Game Boy's fucking awesome. All right, so now we have to put just a little bit more tape, and then we're almost done. We gotta. Here's what we're gonna need. I'm gonna take some more of this tape to put, because the screen because the screen is what was broken last time, and that's what the biggest problem was. So, once we got the air out of it, so we don't have to do this again. What we're gonna do is we're gonna need a. We have to do is just get a pen. I think I got one right here. I should have. Not that I ever write stuff down. Kind of a computer geek, but. We write stuff down too sometimes. Not often, but we do sometimes. Oh man, of course you can't find a pen. Why would I want to find a pen? You fucker. Come on.
Well, you can use a drill too.
Well, yeah, but you'll see. I mean, the drill. This one right there, awesome. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, the drill. Yeah, you're right, because we do want to make sure that we don't get any more air in the top of it. So to put like there we go. And then just one of the final things. I mean, because now we've got the screen all protected. We have to do is just to mark down. We've got the buttons here. We've got the Android back button, and the home button, which is usually an oval, and then whatever the hell the square button usually does, and I'll put a little thing up there for the camera, and then we'll put this little guy here, and and there we go. And there you go. There's a quick and easy way to fix the LG phone problem. You've got air in your screen because somebody put it underneath your car, and it's even funnier if you don't know what the hell you're doing, and then you start doing this because it's his phone, and he was smart enough to put it underneath my car. So hey, now he's got a nice guy. You got a real nice picture in there. You got a little stick figure, and there we go. That's about the extent of it. So if you guys learned anything from it, then you're dumber than I am. And there you go.